I'm able to just hit the day with the word, and then I'm just filled with energy. The big goals of the year is to start with the word every single morning of this year and see where this year takes my family and I.
I want to know how being a father has changed your life. I understand metaphorically how these stories can pertain to your personal position.
We can't play anything not to completely win and try and dominate and
seek and
humiliate each other.
Yeah, 100%. What was the turning point for you to just say, you know what, this is something I want to introduce into my life and really taking it head on?
Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Oh my God, these people helping people!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of People Helping People. Feels good. I'm so excited for today's episode because not only do we have somebody who's in the community doing amazing things, they have an incredible event space, but is a longtime friend and close enough friend that I get to call this man here with us today my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Zach Edwards. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Alexander J.
Absolutely, bro. Well, listen, man, for the people that don't know, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, everybody? Zach Edwards, originally born and raised in Burque, Albuquerque 505.
Get on that mic. There you go.
Burque 505 represent pura vida. Albuquerque, born and raised, Oklahoma State College, San Diego 11, out here for 9.
Nice. And we met how many years ago?
I would guess 7.5, 8, 7.5.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, not a half, because we met Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, that's dude. This is our friendship anniversary.
The day before our Annie, baby.
Yeah. What in the world? That is crazy. And we met at
8 years ago tomorrow.
Yeah.
Homies.
Yeah. And we met playing cornhole at the old Hi-Fi downtown.
Yeah.
Dude, competitive spirits. You and I just like to the utmost degree are just competitive individuals.
We can't play anything not to completely win and try and dominate and
seek and
humiliate each other.
Yeah, 100%. So it's been an incredible 7 years or 8 years now. And man, I just look at everything that we've done in our past and where we're at now. And it's so incredible that, you know, we figured it out.
Right?
Like
finally.
Yeah. We were wild and doing so many different things in life. And it just is like incredible that now we have our roots deep into the ground. And like I said, like you're doing amazing things in the community with your guys' event space. You're married with your beautiful wife, Vanessa, and you guys have a child now. And you guys are building an event space for people to do things here in Tucson. So tell me a little bit about your event space.
First, God first, family second, business third. So we'll start with the hat. Jesus, thank you. I'm going to turn that thing around in a second because my wife likes the hat backwards.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to talk about today is my goals for the new year, how I've been starting out this year and getting my life on track to where I've always wanted it to be.
Love it.
And one thing I'm doing differently, and there's been days, maybe months in the past where I've been able to laser focused on the word of God. But this year, a day has not passed where I haven't been in the book. And what I've done differently is first thing, No, I'm 45 now. So first thing, normally I'm hitting the toilet.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of combo packaging reading Jesus and, doing my manly duty in the morning. But reading the Bible every day has got me focused on the day, focused on family, focused on God, focused on the goals of the day. And it's been incredible. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I've never been a morning person in the history of knowing Zach, never been a morning person.
I could vouch for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm able to just hit the day with the word, and then I'm just filled with energy and able to tackle obstacles, overcome them, whatever. It's a beautiful way to start the day.
Yeah.
And I've always had mentors that tell me that, and it's really helpful. And I've tried it in the past, but man, I have not missed a day this year. And it's a fun way to tackle the life. So thank you, Lord.
Yeah, absolutely. And was that just like a conscious decision, or what was the turning point for you to just say, you know what, this is something I want to introduce into my life, and really taking it head on?
This episode is sponsored by the Diabetes Network of Arizona, a community built by people living with type 1 diabetes for people living with type 1 diabetes. They host Arizona's only family camp for type 1 diabetics, giving kids and family a place to connect, learn, and feel understood. Every dollar raised stays right here in Arizona, helping local families get the care and supplies that they need. No one should ever face diabetes alone, and with your help, they don't have to. You can make a difference today by clicking the donation link in the description. The Diabetes Network of Arizona, building a stronger, healthier Arizona together. Let's get back into the episode.
I think just over time, I've heard many mentors, 2 or 3 of them come to mind, telling me to start with the word. And, I tried it and it worked, but I never tried it over a year.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big goals of the year, is to start with the word every single morning of this year and see where this year takes my family and I.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, for me, just now reaching out, and we just talked about this, reaching out and just saying, I want to start a relationship. I have, and maybe this is something you could help me through, but I have like this weird sticky point when it comes to actually physically reading the Bible because of these stories, right? And I understand metaphorically how these stories can pertain to your personal position on, you can listen to somebody and hear the trials and tribulations that they went through and how they overcame them. And that can reverberate back into your own life in such a way where it sounds like it's talking to you. Right. But on the flip side of that coin, when I hear somebody say, oh, that's just like John 13, something, so-and-so, it's such a turnoff for me because of the relationship that I have or am building with the Creator, with God.
Right.
So was that ever a sticking point for you, or did you always have God in your life? Or?
So I've always had belief in my life. I was raised Catholic, and Catholicism is, in my opinion, a broken religion. I don't like religion. I love Jesus. I love what the Word of God says. So very different thing. An important thing for me is, I believe religion is a way to make money off people's beliefs or drive people certain
Organized
directions. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with religion. I like to go to church, but what I like to do is create a relationship with my Heavenly Father first. I'm a man that probably prays 10 to 15, 20 times a day. Some days I'm like not out of prayer.
Yeah.
And that's just back to our Greece conversations, like that's been a continual thing since then. And we can dive into that later, but Catholicism, in my opinion, doesn't understand the Old Testament. And when you say that, I think you might be trying to read the Old Testament.
All I've done is been told my whole life, this is how you should, you need. And as a man, when I hear those things, I'm like, oh,
No.
like light switches off.
Yeah.
You've completely turned me off to wanting to do that. And what I'm finding is there's something to be said about just reaching my hand out and saying, you know what? I know there's something bigger than me.
Mhm.
And for me, it's easy to call that God.
I personally do not like when other people tell me what to do. Or
That,
te-
yeah.
Like it's
simple as that.
a man like driven as much as we are. We're like, no, we
Yeah.
check off when people give us orders. That's something I'm still dealing with being an employee.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I have a boss I don't look up to and respect, it's like, yo,
Yeah.
like I'm not going to listen to a word you tell me because
Yeah.
I'm going to follow my father.
Yeah.
So I would ask you, what are you looking for breakthrough in your life right now? Because there's different chapters that I would suggest based on that.
I see.
I started the year wanting wisdom,
Mm.
discernment. So I started with the book of Proverbs. Unbelievable wisdom in there.
Wow.
Like my notepad for Proverbs is just like it's the most quotable, best chapter in the Bible. It's incredible. So that's what I started with. A brand new believer, I always tell them to start with the book of John.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think that there's anything specifically, but I just know that how fulfilled I felt finding this purpose and service of others
Mhm.
and how I want this to expand in a beautiful way. And I'm like, shit, I need guidance.
Yeah.
Like I cannot do this alone. And I
Facts.
think that was the main thing was like, okay, I'm now serving a purpose that is bigger than me. People helping
lot.
people. Like I already know that I want to have a business owner sit down and be able to change their life because of our community.
Mhm.
I want to put on events and be able to change anybody's lives that want to get involved with people helping people, like in one way or another. And then on the subset of that, it's like our chapterly causes that we're raising money for, like the seeing and feeling the impact that that's making and the ripple effect. And it's like, whew, okay, I need help.
Yeah.
I need help.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, me just reaching my hand out and saying, I'm here to be a vessel is a big portion in that, because I know I cannot do it alone. So
You just said the most important thing. Humble thyself before the Lord, or the Lord will humble you.
you've
been there.
Have I been humbled or what?
I've been right next to you on the hospital deathbeds.
Yeah.
Yes, you have been humbled.
Yeah.
And you're here and you're serving this purpose, and it's beautiful.
Mm.
And I don't know what is with people like you, Aaron, my wife, in asking for help, but those people that are in your life, that have your back, that want to help, that don't just say it, they're doing it.
Mm.
Ask us. You know, Joel Bloomer will give you any advice about the Bible
Yeah.
you ever ask for. So if you think on what I asked you, what do you want right now? Joel or I can give you a chapter.
Yeah.
And Joel knows it way better than me.
Yeah.
But so think and pray on that. Like, what do I need right now for my life, Lord?
Yeah.
He'll give you some words, some thoughts, and then talk that over with Joel or I. And
yeah, I appreciate that. And as you're saying that, I'm thinking a little bit deeper into it. And I think that it is community, being that I cannot do it alone. It's inviting people into my life that are meaningful, right? That have the similar vision and similar mentality, and holy smokes, has my world expand. So that's why I love having these conversations, right? It's like that aha moment. Sometimes hearing yourself speak, or somebody that you're close to just say some things, and it sends you down a rabbit hole. And here I am, and I'm like, you know what? It was the community aspect of life that I needed most. Like, I know what I'm good at, and it's very few things. And I know the very few things, but the few things that I'm good at, right? And I know also that I lack in organization, and that I lack in all these, like there's a lot of things that I'm not good at. And I need humans. I need people in my corner to fill those gaps.
One thing that I've loved about you since the day I met you, you've always been talking about squad. We got to build the team. We got to build the squad, build
Yeah.
the team. And I'm like, what does that even mean? But
Yeah.
I like it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go dominate. But like for real, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And the whole watching the evolution of you eventually coming to people, helping people has just been beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's such a great cause, and it's a worthy cause. And we talk about the ripple effect, like what this can become over time is just, it's incredible. It
Yeah.
is awesome. And it is a worthy cause done for the right reasons by the right humans.
Yeah.
And I was pointing at you too, Kayla.
We see you over there.
Kayla
Love you,
Coffee
baby.
Studios.
She's on the ones and twos, just whipping and panning over there. Yeah. And I'm just so fortunate. I think having Kayla in my life is another huge thing. There's just like so many self-reflecting moments of me realizing that not all of the negative ego has died, and that I am not the man that I thought I was in this type of situation, and having her to talk to about these things. Like it's just so many things have unfolded over time where I'm like, God dang, you know, I didn't even realize that was a trait of mine. Thank you for being the perfect mirror. Like I needed that. I needed that. And I need somebody to be like, hey, that's not cool. I'm like, oh shoot, you know what? Yeah, just the other day. I mean, it happens all the time where I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize I'm doing that. Let me work on it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's beautiful, you know? So sometimes you have friends around you that do that. And sometimes you get lucky and have a beautiful relationship with somebody who does that. And yeah. And you
My wife is
I was just going to say,
always sharpening my iron. Like she is always helping me become a better person. It's a beautiful thing. If you find that in a life partner, you got to lock that down.
Yes, for real.
Like it's incredible. Like she does make me want to become a better man every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And those self-reflecting moments are real. And then you start thinking about, where did this stem from? Like, who hurt me? Or why did I create this for myself? Like this, and sometimes it's so finite, like this tunnel vision of this is how it needs to be. And there's rigidity involved. And it takes somebody you love to be like, dude, stop. Do you realize you're just being a giant kid right now? And you're like,
Yeah,
I'm okay. Yeah. But then you work on it. You work on it and you get better. And, you know, as we were talking before those, now you guys are building something together. The Play Yard, one of the most special event spaces that I've ever seen, ever, period. It's intimate. It's beautiful. It's meaningful. It's fun. And coming from two people that are so in love and have this beautiful family, and your guys' story is incredible. It's like, man, you've done it. I'm going to give you one of these. Yeah. You guys are really doing it. And let's dive into the Play Yard.
Cool.
Give me a little backstory.
Well, Play Yard originated because my wife and I were a COVID wedding, and we were going to spend a heck of a lot of money to have our celebration of our marriage and have to dance 6 feet apart, have to have masks on during our pictures. So reminder of the COVID days for the rest of your life. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So, instead of kind of spending that money for something horrible, we decided to invest it into our own property and built a wedding venue for ourselves. We didn't really even think at all about future events. Actually, halfway through building it, Ben and I are out there, and Vanessa finally walks out and sees how tall it is. She's like, "You're not building a wedding venue, you're building a stage." And I'm like, I had no idea. And I'm like, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I'm all in.
I'm like, Ben's the head contractor here. I didn't know how tall it was going to be. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is breathtaking. Your guys' stage is so incredible. It's forward facing. You guys have a complete dance floor there, and the sound quality that you get out of there. I mean, everything about that place is, again, so special. And so you guys do events. You're catering to the community now. Tell me about that.
Playartevents.com. We are trying to serve the community. Basically, like, we are an event venue that cares about making sure your event is magical.
Mm.
And we're also an event venue that doesn't nickel and dime you. There's a lot of other venues that are going to charge you $5 for this, $10 for that, $15 for that. And it's just like, it becomes, such an expensive event. We want you just an affordable way for the community to celebrate their lives, their achievements, whether it be a quinceañera, kid's birthday party, engagement party, wedding, whatever. We've got a really great venue, and we've had a lot of really successful events. Last year we had 17, 14 through the apps that we use, Peerspace and Gigster, and then 3 or 4 others. So we've done a lot of events, and we're learning how to make it magical and special depending on the type of desires that the people have. So it's pretty cool. Kayla Coffee Studios, shout out for the new and improved website, playartevents.com.
That's what it is. Okay, playartevents.com, because I'm talking about you guys all the time on the podcast, and I always want to say the old website name. It's the first. So playartevents.com. You guys go check it out. Go check it out. Look at the event space. When I'm telling you it's special, you'll see the photos and you'll know immediately. So I would say anybody that does have an event coming up, reach out to you guys.
Yeah.
And are you guys looking for anything? Like, is there any way that the People Helping People community can come together and help you guys out? Are you looking for vendors of any kind or like partnerships?
Absolutely. Vendors or partnerships, sponsorships. We do our own events also, as you know.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be helping out with the bike ride.
Yeah.
I'll let you do the plug for that, but we're going to be having a very fun concert right after the bike ride, was going to be really cool. One of the bands needs a drummer, so if anybody knows a good drummer, likes classic rock / country music, that'd be Johnny Gibson's band.
Hey, shout out to Johnny Gibson. God dang. He wealth of knowledge when it came to setting this all up.
Oh yeah, he knows a thing or two about riding,
and he rocks.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a good entertainer, man.
Right. So much fun.
Oh, so much fun. But my cousin's band's coming down from Durango, Colorado. Joy's familiar, so Josh and Jules,
shout out,
ripping it. So excited for that. We got 2 or 3 other bands lined up. We're looking for a couple more.
Cool. Yeah. So
but that's a kid-friendly event. So we're looking for like bouncy houses, and we think we got a hookup there. T&M, they always take great care of us. One of our preferred vendors, so we give them a lot of business. So they normally hook us up a little bit.
Nice.
T&M, they just drop off the chairs, tables, whatever you need, big bouncy houses, or like all the cool like bluey backdrops if you're having a kid's birthday party or something. T&M is a really great vendor for us. So
what's bluey?
Bluey?
Yeah. Should I know bluey?
Your
maybe
nephew and your niece know about bluey. I guarantee it. Yeah.
Dang. Okay. All right. So it's a kid show.
All right. On Disney.
Right. Yeah. It's like, blue backdrop. I'm like trying to put the pieces together. Okay. Got it. Nice, man. Well, that's
like
exciting.
Spidey and Friends and Bluey are like the newest, coolest cartoons.
Nice. Spidey's on the map right now, baby. And if you can't tell, she's a super Spider-Man fan. Everything in our house has a little Spider-Man dust. I'll call it dust. Little Spider-Man webs on it. But nice, man. I'm excited. And yeah, like you said, we're having an event. We've talked about the event. I am so stoked on the event. And I had no idea how we're going to make this come to fruition. Rich, if you're watching this, thanks so much for giving us the idea. He was going to be on the forefront of this whole thing. And so I'm like, man, I don't know how to make this happen. I've been a solo motorcycle rider my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And solo everything my whole life, right? So I'm like, okay, let's figure it out. Let's make those connections to bring it back to that, right? Let's call on the good people of our inner circle and see what we can make happen. And we got on the phone with Johnny Gibson, And he's like, you know what? I got some ideas for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And what he laid out, I'm like, yes, 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 yes.
Yep.
Like, so essentially March 21st, as we've discussed before, but March 21st, we're going to be having a People Helping People motorcycle ride, and we are partnering with the Diabetes Network of Arizona. All money raised goes to getting kids to go to camp, and it's a diabetic camp. So we've already raised $3,800, over $3,800 for these guys. And this is going to be our final push. So if you're a motorcycle rider in the Tucson area, we're going to be starting at the play yard at 10 a.m. So 9:30 you get there, 10 a.m. is kickstands up, and then everybody returns at noon. And we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt. So super fun, very excited for that. And I hope to see everybody there. And the thing is, after the scavenger hunt, people come back and we have a tier system, maybe A, B, C, D, whatever, all the way down. And an A tier item would be something extremely hard to find. Maybe one or two people grab the A tier or a certain amount of points. F tier photo in front of something. And yeah, just fun things like that, right? So you go ride your motorcycle, you grab all these things, you come back, and then we have some prizes for you guys. So play yard, March 21st, be there 9:30. And then after that, you have your event.
Yeah. Music or doors are going to be opening at 2. Music starts at 3 to 8 p.m. or so.
Yeah.
Bunch of really good artists. One of my favorite people I've ever jammed with a little bit. Jim is going to be playing. He says he's like a Neil Diamond vibe. I'm like, yeah, baby.
Come on.
So
love it, bro.
Are you going to play?
God, no. We'll see what happens actually, because on the 14th, I was kind of volunteered, the Diabetes Network of Arizona. They came to our last People Helping People event over there. And they're like, you need to play guitar at our camp, like around the campfire. And I'm like pushing. I'm like, no. Like I don't have calluses anymore, like it's been a long time. But I was like, okay, listen, you give me 5 songs that the kids would know. That's the thing. Like I'm not in the loop anymore. I don't know who's listening to what. So you give me 5 songs that the kids would know and I'll come play them. I haven't got the 5 songs yet, thank God. Yeehaw. So I might be off the hook. But if they do,
you think you're off the hook, I'm going to talk to Gordy and Luna this week. We'll get you 10.
Yeah. I mean, I might jump up there and play a song or two. For you, I'll play Fly Solo.
We'll play Fly Solo.
Yeah. And we got to do Traveling, man. I mean, God dang. Yeah. We got some things to take care of.
Well, when Josh is here, we'll be scheduling some studio time with you.
Cool. Yeah.
We'll work on that song I just sent over about my mom's first husband.
Yeah.
And we'll work on Blue Line Rising.
It's so good.
We'll work on Traveling, man.
So
I think
good.
Josh and I have another idea that will hopefully get done by then and have some studio time with. So
nice. Yeah. I've got some fun ones in the bank too. Kayla and I were out in the truck, and I call it a raptor run. Sometimes there's traffic coming home to Valencia. We'll just go fly through the desert and cut all the traffic and jump in the truck. And so I'm like, well, we got to go on a raptor run. And it took me like a couple of days to figure out how to say it properly to make it fit inside of the song. But RAPTORRUN, RAPTORRUN. All you need is a girl in a truck and a heavy right foot and not give up. Anyways, RAPTORRUN. So
that's almost like the beer run.
Yeah, it's that same concept. Yeah, same concept. So anyways,
I love it.
Yeah. But man, like I said, we go so far back, and when I look at our history as friends, as brothers, I think of a few things that really stand out to me, and one of which you randomly were like, hey, I can't remember how short the time span was, but it was so soon. You're like, hey, you want to go to Greece? And I'm like, well, yeah. And you're like, all right, well, we have until this date to figure this out. Let's go. And I'm like, what do you mean, let's go? He's like, yeah, it's going to be X amount of. So give me the breakdown on that, because that was incredible.
People helping people. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to say I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. And we have a lot of people asking us how they can get involved and support. How can they help get these kids new shoes? We came up with a way. peoplehelpingpeoplelive.com. Go there and we have subscription tiers. We have the supporter tier, the advocate tier, and the super supporter tier. If you subscribe to any which one of those, you are donating a brand new pair of shoes to a kid that's in need. And you'll see, not only are you donating a pair of shoes, but you will get something in the mail from us here at People Helping People Live every single month. These were the last 2 months of Kayla Coffee Studios original pieces. You will get a print of these in the mail every single month, as well as some stickers. And if you choose the higher tiers, you'll get some merchandise and chances to win raffles. But everything's on the website. Go check it out. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube. Share if this conversation meant something to you.
Well, I used to be a part of a travel club, and
That's
that was
right.
one of the trips. It was called Dream Trips back then. Really, really cool. And they just had it set up to where we book it. And we arrive at the port, and it was for Yacht Week.
Yeah.
Turns out after going, Yacht Week's not a thing. It's like yacht 6 months of the year, but
yeah.
apparently the Greek islands are always having all these yacht weeks. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We were there for one of the yacht weeks, and we had an absolute blast. So the food and board and all the meals were covered. And I don't remember what it was, $500-600 for the week
Yeah.
of a tour guide, a translator, all the meals. Like, it was insane, the price.
Shout out to Dimitri.
Yeah, Dimitri.
That's our dog.
Eos.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we fell in love with a specific island. I mean, all the islands were incredible, but we spent a lot of time on the island of Eos, IOS. And Eos, for some reason, was just so captivating. The vibe there, so many people, it was just so culturally diverse. And we got there right before their season started.
Right.
So right before, the island is absolute chaos, just full of people going on holiday, they call it, from overseas. So you get the Irish over there, you get the Swedes, you get the Australians, and they're running amok
everywhere.
Awesome. So, but we got in at the perfect time, because it was when all the staff, like everybody's ramping up to get ready for the crazy season. And so the island was a little bit more chill. And we met so many incredible business owners. One of our mutual friends, Kat, which we both just fell in love with. Like, she just was so incredible. And what came of that was, and I didn't realize that she fell in love with us as much as she did too.
Right.
Somebody who meets everybody from all over the world all the time in the midst of COVID calls me and says, hey, can you manage my restaurant and shoot content for me and come and live in Greece? I'm like, well, yeah, let's do it.
I might have helped with that conversation. I don't know if I ever took credit for that, but I definitely said, Kat and I were talking on Facebook chat, and she's telling me her problem. I'm like, well, only guy I know that you love, Alex, would be very helpful at this.
Dude, thank you. Thank you. It was epic. It was epic. And I was so sick at the time, but I thought that it was going to be my last chance to do something,
right?
You know? And I said, you know, if I'm going to go out, this is going to be the way to do it. So
I wouldn't have liked that if it had known where your mindset was.
Yeah.
But I know the food's over there way better, and I know the vibe and everything is just better.
Yeah. It was epic. But yeah,
we can't talk about EOS without talking about Chris Robinson first.
Bro.
Because we wouldn't have ever heard of EOS without reaching out to C-Route.
Yeah.
And he is the one that said, Zach, EOS is like Mykonos 15, 20 years ago. The prices are still low and the vibe is so high. So like, that's the reason we go 4 days.
Yeah.
in Eos, 2 days in Athens, and then the week on the boat.
Yeah,
What a trip.
dude. Yeah, and the yacht was a sailboat.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like this,
But it was dope.
it was really dope. It was really dope. And you're there with how many other, with 5 of us or 5 others? I think there's
I think
7
there were
of us
5
there.
cabins, and some were double booked and some were single booked.
Yeah. Yeah. And so just a group of people that you never met before. And we all left like arm in arm, like family members. Like it was just epic.
We got our Opa tribe.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. But yeah, we ran amok out there. You know, we're just partying, having fun. And it was so incredible. And it was just really enlightening too, because that was my first time going overseas and seeing the culture. And I just feel as though it, you know, the closest that I can put it to being in the States is like that Southern hospitality. Like people just love to have you around, and they want to show you things, and they are just excited that you're there, being excited about their territory.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cool, man.
It was so beautiful. But that's where we became closer than brothers,
100%.
for sure.
Yeah.
Those conversations about the Holy Spirit and the things going on in my life that I didn't know how to control or handle. Like I didn't know anybody. I didn't know what empath meant. I didn't know what that all. I was just freaking out, to be honest, till I opened up and had that moment on that island with you where we're both just bawling.
Yeah.
And talking about the Lord and talking about, and I didn't know like it was real or not. I didn't know like everything I was experiencing was scary. And anyway, so
yeah, absolutely.
It means
man.
the world to me.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. And I think that it's actually important to maybe dive into that a little bit to help somebody else that maybe felt or feels the same way that we did. And what that conversation, the baseline of that conversation was being so empathic that it felt as though everything around you could have been your fault because you soaked up everybody's hurt and anger and anguish, all these feelings that you could feel on people without them ever having to say a word. And it's really easy as a man to take that into, to take accountability for other people's feelings that maybe they're not putting on the forefront. And it was
not easy for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said it's really easy. I'm like, it was still isn't easy for me, but learning how to turn it on and turn it off has been
game
especially
changer
in this world right now.
Yeah, for sure. But those moments, you know, like you said, is like our brotherhood just went to a new level, and we've always just been connected at that level. You've always been so much fun. And I want to say on record something that I've taken from you, Zach, and I think I've told you this before, but we try to make it a point to tell the people that you love the things that they've brought into your life. And, you know, you don't want to wait for a eulogy to be saying what people have done for you. Right. And your outgoingness, your willingness to not only lead, but lead fearlessly has always been, I've always looked up to you for that. The way that you do it is so unique. It's so special. And I've taken a lot from that, a lot, you know. You are just a natural born leader in so many ways, and a cultivator of humans, good humans. And you not only cultivate good humans by bringing them in, but you're great at like keeping that web of individuals together. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that I would be where I'm at doing the things I'm doing without your influence. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
Family, my Gordy, my Luna. Words can't express how special it is to be your stepfather.
Yeah.
Being a stepdad is not easy. Not easy at all, but I wouldn't change it for the world because it's made me a better man. So thank you. My Liam, also. My wife, It's just a beautiful thing that we have, the 5 of us. It's crazy, like, you hear about, like, the 3rd kid, and I was the 3rd kid. So, like, the 3rd kid gets all the hand-me-downs, they get, like, all the anyway, they normally sometimes, whatever, I'm not trying to brag, but they turn out all right.
Yeah.
Um,
And look at me, baby.
I mean, whatever. But Liam's like a combo of like an only child and a 3rd kid. So it's
Yeah.
a cool like dichotomy.
Yeah.
Like he's the only child, typically the spoiled child. Then it's like the 3rd kid, typically the opposite of spoiled kid. So
Yeah.
it's a fun little thing that's going on in his brain. I don't know where that'll go, but I think we're raising a couple of powerful children that I love to death.
Come on. And you guys prayed so hard, and we're trying for so long to have this kid. You were trying so hard to bring Liam into the world. And I just remember when that moment was like, yeah, we did it. We made it work.
It's still scary. IVF is a scary thing, and there's a lot of families out there that are trying to go through that and having success or struggles. And I just, I encourage them to keep trying. Our first egg didn't take, our second egg didn't take, third, I believe Liam is the 3rd. No, the second one was rescheduled. So he's the 2nd attempt at the eggs. My wife, what a fearless warrior. A woman that absolutely hates needles, getting jabbed multiple times a day for, I don't know what it was, like 7-8 months straight, longer. I don't know. It was a long time. She's so strong.
Shout out to Vanessa.
And watching her go through labor and how tough she is with all that. I mean, she's a wimp if she stubs her toe. Like just total wimp. But anything regarding pregnancy, she's a warrior. Like beast mode. Mad respect to her. And IVF's a struggle, man. It's crazy. It's scary. It's like try to make light of it, make jokes of it, but it's hard and it is not
So
cheap.
what is that? What is IVF?
In vitro fertilization,
Okay.
IVF. Our doctor, unbelievable. We'll have to like put it in the credits because I'm having a brain fart, but they basically take her eggs because my wife can't go into pregnancy naturally anymore. After Gordy, she got fixed so that couldn't happen. So that's okay. Like we talked about praying on it, wanting on it, because I've always wanted a kid and I've always wanted kids, and being a stepdad is very special to me. But there's something about me and my roots and my blood, and I believe I have very special blood from ancestry above me, but it's still my Grammy, man. My grandmother, Marion Hoffman. I have her ashes right here around my neck constantly. My Grammy's blood is special because of the woman she is, and I don't know where it is special above us, but I know we've got a very cool family, and so it was very important to me to have my own blood on this earth. And Liam is carrying the torch.
Nice. And he is epic, dude. He's so cool.
He's wild, man.
Yeah. And I was just having on Herm's House podcast, they were sitting here and we're talking about the kids, right? And he's like, the craziest thing is trying to deal with yourself in a kid. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, God dang it. I know my years of having those moments that I gave to my parents, and I'm just lucky to be alive.
Facts,
if I
same.
was my stepfather, done dishes, put him out in the back. Don't know what happened because I was not good,
Not your pops.
Yeah. Shout out the old man. I love you. But
yeah, Liam is a handful, man. Like it's hilarious. Like he'll wake up from a nap and come out on football Sunday and just starts screaming at the TV with his hands up. And I'm like, I wonder where he gets this.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how has being a father changed you?
That's one of the things I'm doing this year is like my dad is still my hero. Like he is the most incredible man, plays 3 to 4 hours of pickleball a day.
Savage.
And
So
he's
good.
85. Like
Yeah.
it's incredible. And I have his genetics somehow, but I'm freaking 45 with a knee brace on from playing pickleball and like whatever. Like I don't understand how I hurt my knee at all. Just
Right.
Tuesday morning, it just swole up like a balloon. I'm like, what? I didn't even do anything yet.
Dang.
I mean, I guess I went to
That
the
was
gym.
from us?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know. Doctors can't figure it out so far.
God dang.
Ortho follow up on Friday.
Yeah. 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 Because we went, I mean, as we said, competitive, maybe a little. And when we get out on the pickleball court,
We had 3 hours of pickleball, enough to get sunburned. And it was a blast. And 2 days later, my knee's a balloon. Correlated, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been working out so hard, though. I've been hitting the gym. First time in 15 years, I've been consistently working out for 8 weeks. So to have a knee pop up now, pissing me off. But
yeah, just know there's two halves. Keep up on the top half.
yeah,
That's the hardest thing is like once you lose that momentum, it can be a real workout to get back in.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what I'm afraid of. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm still focusing on.
yeah, good deal. Good deal. So your father, obviously being the savage that he is, you are a savage in your own right, for sure, minus this little hiccup. But I want to know.
Still kick your ass at
Yeah.
cornhole.
That's funny. Okay, you know what? For as little as I play, I still hold my own.
Oh, yeah, you do. No joke about it.
That game has changed my life, though. We made a lot of money on that game.
Cornholio.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that we're terrible compared to the real people.
Oh, I know.
Like it's insane how good we are, but compared to actual competitive cornhole players, like we're trash.
Yeah.
Which
we
sucks.
Go to an actual competition, you're like, oh, this ain't backyard play anymore.
No, this ain't high five.
Yeah.
10-foot regulation. No.
Yeah. The college kids just taking money, taking drinks. It was great. But yeah, so back to the question though. I want to know how being a father has changed your life.
Well,
Tonight's episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by Mike Silkowski. He's your local partner in getting your message in front of the right people. Mike specializes in helping businesses right here in Southern Arizona reach their ideal customers through TV and streaming services. He's not just sponsoring this chapter 3 of People Helping People, he's building partnerships, and he doesn't succeed unless you do. If you're ready to grow your business with someone who's invested in your success, call Mike at 515-305-5311. Again, that's 515-305-5311.
yeah, I mean, I look up to my dad so much. I just want to be like him. The most important thing, I don't want to be like him. I'm cool being me, and like I'm happy with me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a better version of me, but I want my son and sons and daughter to look up to me the way I look up to him. That means I got to do a lot more and accomplish more and help more people and make everybody's lives more comfortable and secure. So just working harder to be like my dad so that Liam and Gordy and Luna can look at me the way I look at Bob.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Come on. Well, brother, we are officially at about 55 minutes. We hit an hour. I know.
Damn.
We hit an hour.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
you
my
get into a
gosh.
conversational pocket. It's just the flow state, like that. Yeah.
Well, let's go ride.
Yeah, for sure.
Whoa. Sorry.
I was going to ask if there's anything else you want to talk about before we go.
2 things.
Yeah.
Travis Just, February 4th was your 3rd heavenly birthday. You're still remembered. You're still loved. you still motivate me somehow, bro. I don't know how, but you had that energy. I don't know if it's the 4-hour energy still, or you're just, so I love you, brother. Brittany, thanks for continuing to carry the legacy. The other one, we got an outfit change real quick.
Oh, nice.
Boycott. Woo! If you're up in Phoenix, gotta go check out the only lesbian bar in all of Arizona.
Nice.
Boycott Bar. Ask for Nick or Audrey. Take good care of you.
Nice. Well, you heard it here. Go check those things out. My brother, I love you, man.
Love you.
Yeah.
Thanks for continuing to do what you're doing to help people and continuing to work on yourself to become the man to be able to turn this into what it's becoming. It's magical. It's beautiful. I honor you. I respect you. What you're doing is a worthy cause.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And I'm trying to get better at taking those things and just saying thank you for your support. But it takes an army. It takes a team. It takes exactly what we've been talking about for so long, and it's happening right now. So as we move forward in life, always, any which way that I can help you guys out, you know, I'm here. Obviously, I'm talking to you like it's like I've never met you before, right? But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of People Helping People. Check out the Play Yard. Where can everybody find you?
Playyardevents.com. Our calendar booking still runs through the Gigster or Peerspace apps right now. Kayla and I are going to try and work on that soon. But yeah, if you're looking to have an event, you want something outdoors with fun games and beautiful views and just intimate, great setting, or a big event that's also true, like good at our space too.
Yeah.
We try not to do too many huge events anymore, but you know, we can always talk about it. Schedule a walkthrough with us. We'll walk you through all the things we have, the do's, do nots, all the things you can have access to. Check out the pictures, playyardevents.com.
Cool. Beautiful. Check them out. And again, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of People Helping People Live. A lot of people ask us how they can support Chapter 4 being Soul Purpose. The way that we have come up with a plan to be able to not only give back to you guys, which was something that was so important to not just ask for donations, but have a little piece of us with you, is going to peoplehelpingpeoplelive.com. And you can subscribe to us. You can be a supporter, an advocate, or a super supporter in every single which one of those tiers. You are donating a pair of shoes to kids in need. So at the end of this chapter, we're going to go to wherever it is that we find the kids that we find and have boxes and boxes and boxes of shoes and show you guys the impact that we are making here at People Helping People. So again, we love you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.
Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.